In an isolated place in the middle of the day, under the blazing sun, a man named Cole walks with a gun pointed at another man named Doug. When Doug lies down to rest,
"What were you doing at my house?"
Cole asks him why he intended to enter his house. Doug laughs at him, provoking Cole into shooting him. 1 week earlier, Cole enters a convenience store and buys some food before heading home. When he arrives, he chats with a man on his computer, revealing that they are involved in illegal online activities to make money. It turns out that Cole is a hacker who breaks into different bank systems. In the morning, Cole goes to a neighbor and drops a gift cards into the mailbox. That night, he goes out in his car to carry out another hacking operation near a local bank. While doing so, he notices a man standing in the distance. Cole realizes that the man is walking toward his car, so he quickly closes his hacking laptop. However, the man simply walks past without paying him any attention. In the morning, Cole wakes up to a knock at the door. When he opens it, the same man from the previous night forcefully enters his house and beats him. The man then takes him for a ride, revealing that he knows who Cole is and is aware of all his illegal activities. The man, named Oscar, asks Cole how he manages to pull off his hacks. Cole admits that it is easy because most banks have outdated security systems, and he works with some of the best hackers in the world.
I don't have a problem with that, no.
Oscar offers Cole a deal. He must do a job for him, and once it is completed, Oscar will never bother him again. However, if Cole refuses, Oscar threatens to hurt him even more or turn him over to the police by exposing all of his illegal activities. When he returns home, Cole immediately searches for Oscar's records online and discovers that he is a former MMA fighter who has been arrested and imprisoned multiple times. With no other choice, Cole agrees to do what Oscar wants. That night, he keeps watch at the restaurant where Oscar works and follows a woman after she leaves. Oscar tells him that she has $800,000 in her savings account and orders him to steal it. When the woman arrives at her house, Cole immediately takes out his laptop and begins hacking into her account. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi signal is weak, so he has to move closer to the house. As he starts hacking, a man comes outside to leave for work, and Cole manages to hide behind a car. Soon, he successfully steals all the money from the woman's account and leaves the area. Later, he meets with Oscar and confirms that Cole has transferred all the money to his account. In the morning, Cole looks for information about the woman he stole from and hacks into her account. He finds out that the woman, named Sarah, frequently visits a particular coffee shop in the city and intends to see her there. Cole also learns that the money does not belong to Sarah, but to a man named Bilson. However, it turns out that Bilson is a married man, and Sarah is just his mistress. Bilson now accuses Sarah of stealing the money and threatens that if she does not return it, he will make her regret it.
If you don't put that money back where it belongs.
We gotta talk.
In the morning, Cole meets with Oscar to ask if they can return the money to Sarah, but Oscar refuses to do so. Cole looks for information about Bilson and learns that he is a top lawyer in the city. However, he also learns that Bilson is involved in deep illegal activities, along with his right-hand man, Doug. They are also involved in the murders of different people who cross them in their business dealings. Later, Cole goes to the coffee shop to make a move on Sarah.
What's your name? You're not from here, Cole. Being cute to me might get you in trouble.
Before Cole leaves, Sarah asks for his number. That night, Cole gathers all his equipment and devises a plan to steal money so he can return all the stolen money to Sarah. Over the next several days, he steals money from ATMs across the city, but it is still not enough to reach the full $800,000. As a result, he asks a friend for help. Later that night, while hacking into another bank, a police officer approaches his car and asks what he is doing in the parking lot in the middle of the night. Cole tells the officer that he works for a phone company and is fixing dropped call issues. The officer believes him and leaves. The next day, Cole collects half of the money he needs and goes to Sarah's place to drop off an envelope containing the money. However, Sarah catches him in the act and he is forced to reveal what he has done.
Servers, bank accounts, and steal things. If you give me another...
Go!
Sarah checks the envelope and discovers that Cole has managed to collect $500,000. She then calls Cole and asks him to come over to her house. When Cole arrives at her place, Sarah reveals that she gave all the money to Bilson, who granted her another week to collect the rest of it. Cole asks whether she mentioned him to Bilson, but Sarah says that she lied to Bilson about where the money came from. Sarah then invites Cole inside her house, and the two sit on her bed, drinking and talking.
How long have you been on your own? The answer to your question is...
You would what?
As the conversation continues, Sarah flirts with Cole and reveals that she wants to leave her life as Bilson's mistress behind, but doing so would require a large amount of money. She then tells Cole that Bilson keeps $3 million in cash at his house. Sarah points out that the money is dirty and that Bilson cannot report it to the police if it goes missing. She uses this to convince Cole that they could steal the money and get away with it easily. Before Cole can decide whether he wants to go through with it, Sarah kisses him. After that, Cole immediately rushes home, but before he can get there, a neighbor to whom he had been giving gift cards warns him that a man has broken into Cole's house. Cole tells the woman not to call the police and says that he will take care of it. Cole proceeds to enter his house equipped with a baseball bat, but the man, revealed to be Doug, is already waiting for him. A fight ensues in which Doug overpowers him, but Cole finds a gun that Doug had dropped and uses it to knock Doug out. The next day, Cole meets Sarah to discuss their plan. Sarah reveals that they can access Bilson's house through his phone, so Cole needs her to meet with Bilson so they can make a copy of his phone. Sarah calls Bilson and arranges to meet at their usual meeting place, telling him she has all the money. Bilson agrees to the meeting. Cole thinks they need another guy for the other task. Soon they arrive at Oscar's place and offer him $500,000 for the job, and Oscar agrees. However, he warns them that he will not hesitate to leave them behind if anything goes wrong.
Stand there and watch.
That night, Bilson picks up Sarah at her place. When they arrive at the restaurant, Sarah pretends to lean in for a kiss with Bilson, but actually steals his cell phone and later hands it to Oscar, who works as a doorman at the restaurant. After obtaining the cell phone, Oscar goes to the back of the restaurant to hack into it while Cole works on creating a copy. Once Cole successfully clones Bilson's phone, he gains access to and unlocks Bilson's home security system. Sarah, on the other hand, is trying to convince Bilson that she wants to make up with him. Meanwhile, Cole successfully enters the house without triggering the alarm and finds Bilson's vault and his money. Cole immediately puts the money into the bags as planned. At the same time as Bilson and Sarah continue talking, Bilson notices that his phone is missing. Just as he is about to leave, Oscar arrives and hands him the phone, telling him that he dropped it. At the same time, Cole finishes and starts carrying the bags full of money out of the house one by one. He cannot carry all of them at once, so he takes his time. Unfortunately, before he can finish, Bilson's wife and their child arrive at the house. Cole rushes to take the remaining money out through the back, just as they enter the house and realize that someone has broken in and stolen the money. Meanwhile, Sarah goes to the restroom of the restaurant, but Oscar is waiting for her there, revealing that they know each other and had planned everything together. Sarah asks Oscar not to hurt Cole afterward, but Oscar does not respond to her plea. Bilson's wife calls him to inform him of what happened, just as Cole finishes loading all the money into the car and leaves the scene. Bilson drives Sarah back home, but while they are on the road, Sarah's phone rings. Suspecting something, Bilson suddenly pulls out a gun and forces Sarah to answer the call on speakerphone. On the other end, Cole tells Sarah that everything went according to plan, unaware that Bilson is listening and Sarah is unable to warn him. Sarah tells Cole to meet her at a new location and Cole agrees. However, when he arrives, he discovers that Oscar is already there. Soon, Sarah and Bilson arrive as well. Bilson orders Cole and Oscar to throw down their guns, threatening to shoot Sarah if they refuse to comply. Bilson then takes them inside a warehouse where he used to dispose of the bodies of the people he had murdered. As he confronts them, Bilson warns that the money belongs to the syndicate he works for and threatens them with severe consequences. In response, Cole reveals that he has set up his computer to automatically send evidence of Bilson's illegal activities to government agencies and media outlets. The files are scheduled to be released on a timer if Cole dies or is arrested. Because of this, Sarah tries to convince Bilson to lower his gun, but Bilson shoots her. Oscar then attacks Bilson and manages to kill him, though he is badly injured in the struggle. Cole rushes Sarah to safety, but despite his efforts, she soon dies from her injuries. On the other hand, Oscar picks up the gun and forces Cole to walk back outside so he can take all the money for himself. However, as Cole unloads the money from the trunk of the car, Oscar is shot by a sniper dead. It is revealed that it was Doug, and Cole did not kill him. Cole and Doug made a deal after Doug exposed that Sarah and Oscar had been setting him up. In exchange for $1 million, Doug agrees to the deal with Cole and assures him that he will take care of the bodies afterward. Let us know your thoughts about the movie by leaving a comment below. Feel free to share any details we may have missed. If you enjoyed our recap, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more. Thank you for watching.